Hello and welcome. It's been 2 months since I installed this little robo slave to cut the lawn. For the most part, this thing has been relatively successful in what it's doing. It's keeping the lawn nice and well cut down. It's nice. It's actually improved the condition of the lawn because it's not getting rolled over by anything heavy every 10 days or so at this time of year. But I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't tell you some of the little issues that I've experienced. They're only minor ones, but it's only right that I tell you. The main issue I've experienced is around the charging dock, and something has happened over time, and it probably will happen to everyone. The ground isn't particularly wet. I need to point that out and you start with everything's functioning properly. But as the little robot is cutting the lawn, it keeps banging into this, and it loosens this, and that loosens the base and lifts it up to the ground a bit. It's not down flush, and then it ends up having difficulty getting onto the charging dock. I've had to push it in a couple of times. Sometimes it makes it alright, sometimes it doesn't. So what I'm going to have to do is reposition the whole thing, which is a bit of a pain. But after 2 months, I still can't complain too loud, because this has been a budget option for a robot and it's done a good enough job. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys, because I can't understand why nobody has reported this before. It keeps banging into this, and over time it loosens the base, and you see how loose it is, and these will no longer screw into the ground properly because the clay is loosened. Right, well, I've successfully repositioned the base and the little garage. You can see this is the spot was underneath there, underneath the charging base. That was much more work than I wanted to do when I selected buying a little robot to cut the lawn, but you know, I have cheaped out on it. I bought the cheapest one in the market. It is a bad system. These little screws all come loose again, the little plastic screws screwed into clay, and with it banging on the side of it every time it cuts the grass, it's going to loosen it, and it's going to dislodge the base a little bit. This is probably going to be my first robot lawnmower. It might not be my last. I'll see out the season with it now. If it lasts another 2 months like that, it's definitely going to see out the season for me. But I thought I'd pass on this information. There's one good thing. When I moved the base, I was able to cut the tuft of grass that had grown over the last 2 months. That was in the wires that I couldn't go near. And also, I had to do something with the little robot itself. When I unplugged the base, this automatically stopped where it was working. It just stopped dead. So what I had to do is lift the lid, put in the pin number, and reset the schedule again. Which, if you have one of these, you probably know how to do that. It's not that complicated. But yeah, I had to do that, and in 2 minutes it started off again, going right away. So it's alright. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out my channel for all my other videos.